Hello students and parents of AP Human Geography. Welcome to high school. That's a very exciting time, and you guys actually are going to be taking a college-like course right away your freshman year, so I thought it was important to kind of go through it so all the parents could see it, and I made this video this year so you can understand AP program because some of you are new to that, and as well as the course. And there's a new exciting thing we get to do with College Board this year, so that's me in the corner. I hope to meet you soon. I hope you had an awesome summer. This is my family. This is Mila. You'll hear a lot about her. We had an awesome summer together. She'll be 2 in the end of October. A little bit about me, you'll learn more. And I'm actually from Niagara Falls, New York. 3-sport athlete, love sports. Went to Bucknell University, ran track in college, and then I got my master's degree in urban planning, and I did a lot of community and economic development before I came back to teaching. AP Human Geography is a lot of urban planning, so I love the subject, and I just can't wait to send that passion towards you guys. I am going to say that I'm probably going to go through some of these slides pretty quickly, but feel free to pause the video so you can read through some of them. Welcome again to Discovery High School and the Advanced Placement Program. I'm going to go through a little bit from College Board what the AP program is here at Discovery. Just in case you don't know about it, or if parents, if you never had a student in the program. AP courses are college level courses in high school. They're like the top introductory courses in college. So you'll see like world history, U.S. history, calculus, things like that. They take an end of course exam in May. The score is from 1 to 5. If you score 3 or higher, that's college credit. What are the benefits of that? The benefits are that you're in a rigorous college level content, like you learn those skills. It's valued by college admission process, so even if you maybe don't pass, but that you were in the courses and you were taking this rigor, that's really valued in the admission process for colleges, which is down the road for you guys, but it will come sooner than you think. AP courses are usually students say they're a little more interesting because they're rewarding. You put a lot of hard work in it, but you're really thinking and talking these things out with your peers. And then here's a little more information. You can read, pause and read if you would like. A lot of times this is one of the top factors for admission decisions, especially as it gets more and more competitive to get into universities. Also beyond, even if you're not going to want to go to college or university, just the skills, those critical thinking and creative skills that we'll learn this year are going to last a lifetime, I hope, in some of those passions. That is my baby waking up. So students who take AP courses and exams are more likely to complete a college degree on time. That's why college admissions takes it a little more seriously, because if you've gone through this rigor, they know that you'll be able to handle it once you go through the university process. And it can save you a lot of money because you could have all those introductory courses and not have to take those first college introductory courses if you pass them here. It also expands your options, so because you're taking, you can get rid of some of those credits. It allows you to pursue a double major and not have to take an extra year of college. You have these things on your resume and these courses on your transcript, and a lot of times it helps you gain different things like time to study, or travel abroad, and also if they see you've done some of these courses, sometimes they get you into different programs. Again, College Board creates these classes as more engaging learning because we go more in depth instead of just overview of content. It's much more about synthesizing, analyzing, and looking at our world and having those discussions. About the AP exam, AP exams in general about 2 to 3 hours with multiple choice and free response. I'll get to in a minute what ours looks like. The exam fee for an AP exam is $94, understanding that you're getting thousands of dollars if you pass it. However, in Gwinnett County pays for one AP exam per student per year. So for the AP Human students, all you would have to pay is the $10 registration fee. I don't really know of any other counties that do this, so we're really lucky in that, is that because we expect that all students will take the AP exam just for the experience of going through that and sitting through an exam for that long of time and trying to get that college credit. So you would just have to pay the $10 registration fee. So every year they'll pay for one. If your student takes more than one AP exam, if you're free and reduced lunch, you get all your exams paid for. Any more information on this, just click on this link. Just pause it and do that. Okay, so what is it like to take an AP? There's a lot of myths and realities. There'll be a lot going on because you're going new to high school, but then there's also this added layer that you'll be in an AP course. The myth is that it's only for students to get good grades. It's actually when everyone that's prepared and motivated to college level courses. So that's the biggest thing, is that you want to be motivated and know that it's about growth. You will get some poor grades at the beginning because I'm asking you to do a lot of things that you've never been asked to do in terms of analysis and stuff. But I grade on growth, so as long as you're growing throughout that, I don't like worrying about your grade at the beginning, just worry about honing in on those skills. The myth is that they're too stressful. I think if you take it on your own self, they probably could be, but the secret to AP is that you create these great friendships and relationships with your teachers so that you can manage that and have like a great support team. You cannot be successful without having a steady team and help with your peers. And you can go through some of the other ones, like one important one that you might want to know is that you get an extra 10 points if you're taking AP course. So if your raw score is an 85, at the end of the day, when you get your final report card, it will say 95. Reasons to take it using a 9th grader. So taking AP in 9th grade is pretty rigorous. That means your 8th grade teacher really had a lot of, they believe you can do it. So I know you all can. I think all 9th graders have the capability. Again, it comes down to do you want to grow? So work with me to grow in your skills. So the data shows that students often struggle in their first AP course, but once they get that under the belt, they excel afterwards. So getting this in your 9th grade when you only have one will allow you to be really successful in the future. And it sets the tone for the rest of your high school career and establishing that work ethic. The content in AP Human specifically connects across so many content areas. So you'll find pieces of AP Human the rest of your high school career, which is why I love this subject so much. And it really allows you to, as I said earlier, build this creative and critical thinking skills that even if you aren't going to a college or university, that's something that is needed in this new economy and world we're in, these new problem-solving skills. So in short, why take AP or college credit? But more importantly, I feel like it broadens your choices and builds your skills and you can challenge yourself. Again, if you want to pause, here's some information I suggest you kind of go through. Yes, you're only freshmen, but parents and students, you should just have this in your back of your mind. I think sometimes we don't explain enough of the process of college and that, so here's that information for you. Okay, sorry, it's pretty late at night. I am going to show you this video about AP Human and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so that gives you a really good overview of the different subjects. Look here, these are our units. This is such my passion because you do learn about the world and your place in it and other people and how to understand that better. So any passion you have can kind of fit into this content, which is the best part of it. It really, for me, it's more of what that video was showing, like a lifelong lesson and always looking at the world a little differently. You'll learn all this information. You'll get multiple times throughout the year. Parents will send information to you as well. But just so you know, the AP exam in May is the whole country is taking at the same time. You have one section that's 75 questions, multiple choice in 1 hour, and then you get a little break, and then you have 3 what are called FRQ, which are the writing responses, which you'll learn about in the next couple weeks. You gotta write 3 of them in an hour and 15 minutes. So the speed and rigor of the AP courses, it's those skills of that they want to know that you can analyze and you can do it quickly, and know that it is not out of the norm for students to have the first few grades to be a little lower, and because it is something very new. But I know you're freshmen, so I kind of ease you into the AP process. So the last few things, classroom information, it is very collaborative. We learn together. We create a community because we're looking at different perspectives. It's awesome to know the perspectives of our fellow students. If you haven't already, please join Remind. Parents, you can as well. And just so you know, students should be spending about 15-20 minutes each night doing I give things weekly, so it will be your choice whether you do the weekly reading, the writing, or the study notes in order to be successful in the course. So we do have a textbook. You have that at home. You do that stuff at home so that we can do more of the what I call fun stuff, the more engaging, high-skilled stuff that I can help you really fine-tune those skills instead of just giving you a bunch of facts and content. Make sure you please bring that notebook that I asked for because that will be very important. And then I'm going to show you this at the end if I have time, but students will be giving a KBAT that outlines all their vocab, things they should know before the exams. When we start a unit, they get that. That goes in the sheet protector. They know everything that they need to know to be prepared for the exam. Here are the grade weights. As I said before, you'll get 10 points added your report card. You won't see this on the portal. You'll see the raw score. The 10 points isn't added till the end of the semester. Couple more things. We do have parts, especially I'm going to show you in a minute. Our school will be doing a new program I'm piloting for our school for AP Human, but there will be student choice, and since I have 150 or so students, I ask that you kind of have those conversations if you have different restrictions of what you think they should be researching for cultural reasons or whatever. Everything we do in class follows Gwinnett County policy, but if I give student choice, I can't monitor that as much. So just make sure you're having those conversations with your students. Parent involvement, I really would like you guys to be involved. Any community members you know. So if you looked at those units and you know an organization or your job and you want to come speak, please do so. One thing I like to do is bring people in and tell their migration story. So here's an image like we used to do roundtables, and we had a few migrants and the students interviewed them. Last year we did what's called peace projects, and they found a problem in the world and tried to solve it, and all presented it to the community. Last big thing new is AP with HuG service. We're adding a service learning component where you can get an extra certificate from College Board to put on your resume and all those things. Please click here. There's an awesome video. I don't have time to show you now because I don't want this to go over. I will send you a flyer to go home, and that will show you the video, and I'll show the students in class. Since this is brand new and I'm my first time doing it, no one in school is doing it, that information will roll out as we get it, but students will be doing a project on food insecurity. Lastly, you can pause and read this quote, but the big thing I love is that we find things that are relevant to the world and solve problems, and you get your global citizenship. I hope to see you all soon. I will see you soon, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.